What's going on, guys? T-Mark here, and today we're going to be talking about Cybercore abilities in Black Ops 3. So, you guys know about specialist abilities. They're in multiplayer. Each character has their own specialist ability as well as special weapon, and they do things like, help you find enemies, help you take out enemies easier, help you gain more score streaks, stuff like that. So, it's just kind of like a temporary boost to your character to help you get whatever you want to get done. And Cybercore abilities are pretty much specialist abilities except for the campaign, for the single player. And because they're in the single player, they're a little bit crazier. Like, they're a lot more fun, they're a lot more out there. And I look forward to seeing some of the stuff we can get into with these things. But anyway, so today we found out about the first set of Cybercore abilities, which is the Chaos Cybercore abilities. So the Chaos ones are meant to just send the enemy into complete and utter just confusion and have no clue what's going on while you're attacking them. So this is where you're really going to do a lot of damage and take out a lot of people. So the first one we have here is called Electrostatic Arc, and this one says electrocute an enemy with a deadly melee strike. So when you have this one active, when you melee enemies, it's going to electrify them. It's a one-shot kill, and if there are other enemies nearby, it's going to actually transfer over to those enemies and take them out too. So if you have a group of like 2 or 3 enemies together, you're going to be able to melee attack one and kill all 3, which is, it's kind of like Prophet's Tempest in that regard. So that's pretty cool. And actually, I think there's a campaign achievement around this. If you guys remember our achievements video, we put out a couple of days ago. But anyway, moving on, the next one we have here is called Mass Overload. So this one says temporarily blind and deafen human combatants. We don't have a gameplay example of this, but that sounds pretty, good. Everybody around is going to be blind and deaf temporarily, so you're going to be able to do a lot of work there. Next up, we have Adaptive Immolation. Burst a robot into flames, set off all explosives carried by an enemy. So with this one, if the enemies have explosives like on their character, they don't have to, be throwing them or anything. If it's just like on their belt or whatever, you're going to be able to hack those explosives to be able to set them off and blow up those enemies. So you guys can see he used it against some riot shield guys here. It works. It's very, very good. And you can use it against robots, just spontaneously combust them and put them into flames, which is obviously a very solid ability. Now, next up we have Firefly Storm. This is the one I'm looking forward to the most. So this one says, release strobing nanobots to blind enemies and Firefly bots to burn them. So basically you activate this, there's a swarm of nanobots that are around your player. Once you get close to enemies, they're going to swarm them and temporarily blind them and then set them on fire, which sounds absolutely insane. I would love if that was like the final score streak in Black Ops 3. Like, I wish that was like the biggest score streak in the game, like bigger than the mothership, but unfortunately that's not the case. Now, next up, we have Enhanced Sonic AP. This one's pretty gross. So it says incapacitate enemies with focused sonic wave weapon. And basically what this does is it makes them sick to death. Like, you guys can see that they kind of curl over and they start vomiting everywhere. So that one sounds pretty insane. You're going to be able to just make people spontaneously vomit, which is pretty gross. And then finally, for the last two, we don't have any gameplay examples of these, unfortunately, but the first one is Enhanced Cacophony. Detonate fuel, power, and electrical containers. So obviously that's going to be pretty good. You're going to be able to blow up explosives from a distance. And then also, we have Wide Area Misdirect. Spoofs decoy targets on enemy combat sensors in a wide area. So you're going to kind of confuse the enemies. They're not going to know what's real and what's not. They're not going to know where to look, and you're going to be able to take them by surprise. So yeah, this is the first set of these abilities, these Cybercore abilities that we've seen. It's called the Chaos set. I'm assuming they're going to be probably at least like 2 to 3 more sets, so we'll have to wait and see what those are going to be. But it's kind of like specialist abilities for your character, but in campaign, and it looks super, super insane. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bunch of great videos coming soon. Make sure you guys check out these 2 videos if you've seen yet. And man, if you guys haven't seen the Star Wars Battlefront gameplays yet, you guys should definitely check it out, because that's an amazing game, and I can't wait for it to come out. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you all later. Peace out.